with some basic concept of sets. This is in your course sets. Then we will start relations and some of the basic concept of functions. So you know that set is a collection of unordered even. Set is a defined unordered collection of distinct objects, unordered collection of distinct objects. अनऑर्डर्ड क्यों ऑर्डर्ड भी हो सकता है तो अनऑर्डर्ड इसलिए सपोज वी आर टू फॉर्म ए सेट ऑफ डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ एनिमल्स so there are animals cow is an animal and then buffalo is an animal then goat is an animal and so on that is why we call it as an unordered collection of distinct objects the objects may be numbers or objects may be names, objects may be alphabets, and any other example. And there are two types of set formation. The first one is tabular, and the second one is set builder form. And tabular form is like this. Suppose a set S can be written in terms of A, B, C, D. So this is a tabular form, and the set builder form mean suppose a set S dash is written like X is any natural number, natural number in the form of multiple of 2. Means to say that all natural numbers which are multiples of 2. So this is a set builder form and its a tabular form will be a set S. Multiple of 2 mean 2, 4, 6, so on. This is a set tabular form and this is a set builder form. These are two important set formations. Some of the basic things you already know that the kinds of sets are there and the first kind of set is a finite in which finite number of elements are there then we have infinite set in which infinite number of elements this is the example then we have equality of sets two sets will be equal if the elements are equal in their basic nature and the number of elements are equal. So the sets can be said as equal sets. The two sets are said to be disjoint sets if the intersection of two sets comes out to be 5. Intersection means the common elements between two sets. And we can also have union of two sets, the collection of all the elements of A and B. Remember, repetition of elements is not allowed. Similarly, we have the definition of a subset. A is said to be a subset of B if all the elements of A are in the set B and there is at least one element of B which is not in A. So in this case, A is a subset said to be subset of B and B is a superset of A. And if we have a definition of a proper subset, then all elements of A are in B, like 2, 3, 4, and B are 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, all the elements of A are contained in B. So, proper subset means properly contained in B. And improper subset means the sets or the subsets may be same. Improper subset mean the example can be given like this: A also contain 2, 3, 4, and B also have the same elements. So improper subset means the two sets are same. Then we can say that every set is improper subset of itself. So we have the definition of null set or empty set when there is no element in the set. And we have another definition of a power set. All the power set of any given set is the subset of is the set of all subsets of A. So power set of A is like this: the set of all subsets of A. And how to get the number of elements in the power set? So if A has three elements, then the power set has 2 raised to power 3 eight sets. So in the power set, you will have 8 elements or 8 subsets of A. Universal set is also there. Universal set mean if all the sets under investigation are subsets of a fixed set. If all the sets under investigation are subset of a fixed set, then that set is denoted by capital U. It is said to be a universal set. Now, we have another definition of comparability. Comparability mean two sets A and B are said to be comparable if either A is contained in B or B is contained in A. This is the meaning of comparability of two sets. Now, we also have the subtraction. Subtraction. Two sets can be subtracted, A and B, and it will have elements of A. It will have X such that X belongs to A and X does not belongs to B. तो इस सेट में वो एलिमेंट आएंगे जो ए के मेंबर तो हैं बट बी के मेंबर नहीं है. So this is the meaning of difference of two sets. So there are different kinds of properties which can be proved. The more basic laws are, these are the important laws of set theory. The name of the laws are De Morgan's law, and the first law is A union B complement is A complement intersection B complement, and the second law will be A intersection B complement is A complement. So A complement union B complement. So these are the De Morgan's law. De Morgan's law also come under the topic of Boolean algebra or propositional calculus in discrete mathematics. So in set theory, we have De Morgan's law and the proofs can also be given. Let us prove these results one by one. So A union B complement is the set of elements X such that X belongs to A union B complement. So it means If an element is in the complement of a set like this, if the element is in the complement, then it cannot be in the set, because a set always be obtained by subtracting the complement set from the universal set. So it means X such that X does not belongs to A union B. This means that X such that X is not in A, or X not in B. X is not in A. ए में भी नहीं है और बी में भी नहीं है, तभी वो यूनियन में नहीं होएगा ना. सो एंड चाहिए यहाँ पर. X such that X, now you see, X is not in A. If it is not in A, then it shouldn't be in complement. So it is in the complement of the set. And similarly, if X is not in B, then it should be in the complement of B. So it means that X such that X belongs to A complement intersection B complement, because the X element is in A complement and it is also in B complement. It means it is in the common set. So that is equal to A complement intersection B complement. So this is the first De Morgan's law, and in the same way you can also prove the second De Morgan law. So A intersection B complement is X such that X is lying in A intersection B complement. So X such that X, if X is in the complement of a set, then it should not be in the set. And it means X such that X is not in, if it is not in A intersection B, then X is not in A and X is not in B. What does it mean? It means if X is not in A, but X is then in its complement, and X is in the complement of B. So X is such that, okay, yeah, यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा रेक्टिफाई करिए. You see, if X is not in the common set, so common में नहीं है, it means दोनों में किसी एक में ना हो तो चलेगा. So X is not in A, and in place of and we will have R, because suppose A में हमारे पास एलिमेंट है 1 और 2, and X is not in A, and suppose X is equal to 3, and then B is equal to 2 and 3. सो 3 एलिमेंट इसमें है, इसमें नहीं है, तो तभी वो कॉमन में नहीं है. और अगर वो दोनों में नहीं है तो वो कॉमन में नहीं है. इसलिए यहां पर और वर्ड लेकर के चलिए. रेक्टिफाई दिस. सो X is not in A or X is not in B, then X is not in A or X is not in B mean X is in A complement or X is in B complement. So X is in A complement union B complement. So this is the second result of De Morgan's law. So same, there are different kinds of laws or properties of the set theory which you must know how to prove. One more result is there. Let us prove that. Suppose we have this result, and the result is A intersection A is equal to E. This is we need to prove. Now this is a set, this is a set. Two sets will be equal if the first set is a subset of A and B. A subset of second, and the second set is a subset of first. So दोनों एक दूसरे का सबसेट होंगे तभी दोनों सेट इक्वल होंगे. So same case is here. If we want to prove that this set is equal to this, then you need to prove this is a subset of this and this is a subset of this. Now, because for any sets A and B, it is clear that this is a general phenomena. अगर हमारे पास कोई दो सेट हैं A और B, suppose we have A is 1, 2, 3, and your B is 2, 3, 4, and it is clear the intersection of A and B is 2 and 3. So intersection contain these elements. So clearly A intersection B is a subset of A, and similarly A intersection B is a subset of B. Means to say that जो common होता है, जो intersection set है, that will always be subset of whole set A and whole set B. So using the same result, A intersection B will be the subset of B by using basic phenomena. Therefore, putting A in place of B, you will have A intersection A is a subset of A. It is very much clear because A is there, and A intersection A is the same set 1, 2, 3, and it is clear A intersection A is subset of A, because we know that अभी हमने शुरू में करा था proper subset और improper subset. This is the definition which we have done today. Yes, this is under the heading of subset. Proper subset and improper subset. Improper वो था यहाँ पर दोनों equal होते हैं. This was written subset. Okay, I think it has already orally discussed. Okay. Improper. I repeat here. Improper mean A is a subset of B and A is equal to B. Then A is improper subset of B. So in this case, A intersection A is improper subset of A. Now, this is we require. So this is named as number 1, and similarly, अब हम A को subset prove करेंगे A intersection A का. For this, we will have to take any element in the set A. Any element means any arbitrary element has been chosen. So if X is in A, then clearly X is in A and X is also in A, written 2 times, and this gives us X is in A intersection A. So ध्यान से देखिए, X एलिमेंट हमने लिया A सेट में और प्रूव कर दिया A intersection A में. This proves that A is a proper subset of A intersection A. So A intersection A is a proper subset of A from 1 and from 2. So from 1 and 2, we conclude that A intersection A is always A. So this is the result which is always there. This is universal result actually. Similarly, we have another result, that is A union A is A. So you will try it at your home, practice it. This is also very important. Now, there are different kinds of rules. The first one rule is just like De Morgan's law. There are De Morgan law, and this is another rule, and this is another rule of set theory. And let us start with some basic properties. The first one is associativity of set theory. That is A union B union C is always A union B union C. And this is the rule for union. And similarly, we shall have a rule for intersection. So A intersection B intersection C is A intersection B intersection C. This is for intersection. And these rules can also be proved very easily. Now we will have commutative laws, commutative or abelian. The first one is A union B is equal to B union A. Very easily we can prove this. So A intersection B is always equal to B intersection A. And the next one is distributive. Distributive laws are there. And under this heading, we shall have first law, that is A intersection B union C is A intersection B union A intersection C. The second one is A union B intersection C, A union B intersection A union C. So these are the two distributive laws, and these can also be proved very easily. Let us prove this. I will give you the proof. So let us start with the proof of first this one. So let X belongs to A intersection B union C. In the left, we are taking the element. What does it mean? This gives that we want to prove that this left hand side set, this is a set actually. Left hand side set is equal to this right hand side set. Now two sets will be equal if first set is a subset of second and the second set is a subset of first. So for proving two sets equal, हम लेफ्ट वाले सेट में एक एलिमेंट लेंगे और उसको दूसरे वाले राइट वाले सेट में प्रूव कर देंगे. इसी तरह से we will take an element on the right hand side set and will prove in the left hand side set. So X belongs to A and X belongs to B union C. Now you know that. Let us see. X belongs to A can be written as X belongs to A and X belongs to A. दो बार कर सकते हैं बिकॉज हमें डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव बनाना है. And X belongs to B. This is union. So this is R. X belongs to C. Now this will give. Now these two can be taken together. So X belongs to A and X belongs to B. Now this can be taken with this, or X belongs to A and X belongs to C. So X belongs to A intersection B, or X belongs to A intersection C. Now you see X belongs to A intersection B union A intersection C. Now you just say X को हमने इस लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में लिया और राइट हैंड साइड में प्रूव कर दिया. इसका मतलब है द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड सेट is a subset of the right hand side set and name it as number 1. Similarly इसमें लेकर के इसमें प्रूव कर देंगे और दोनों को मिला करके the result will be proved. Let us take in the right hand side now. Let y be any element in the right hand side. So A intersection C, and this means that Y belongs to A intersection B, or Y belongs to A intersection C. So Y in A and Y in B, or Y in A and Y element is in set C. So Y in A is common in these two. So Y in A or Y in A can be taken together, and Y in B or Y in C can be taken here. So Y in A and Y in B union C. So this can be written Y in A intersection B union C. Now Y has been taken in this and has been proved in this set. So therefore A intersection B union A intersection C is a subset of A intersection B union C. Name it as number 2. So combining 1 and 2, you will have the first distributive law. So from 1 and 2, you will have A intersection B union C is A intersection B union A intersection C. So this is the first distributive law. Similarly, you can prove the second distributive law. So all results are important. All these are identities actually, and you must note how to prove these identities. This is very important to know that there are more standard laws. The first one, the next one is identity laws. Identity laws are A union phi is A, and A intersection phi is phi, and A union universal is universal. So these are the identity laws, and similarly we shall have complement laws. Complement laws. The first one is A union A complement. We all know that is a universal set, and A intersection A complement is phi, and universal complement is phi, and phi complement is universal set, and more important, A complement is phi. All these are complement laws. So let us prove one out of this. So let us prove this result. A union A complement is universal. This is we need to prove. And you know that अगर हमें ये prove करना है कि this left set is equal to right, so left set should be subset of right hand side, and right hand side should be subset of
Sir,
left
excuse me.
side. Yes.
सर ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ कॉम्प्लीमेंट ए नहीं होगा?
ये कॉम्प्लीमेंट सॉरी ये मेरे से मिस्टेक से लिखा गया. It should be A, not 5. Not 5. Rectify, please. This should be A. So A union A complement is universal. तो दोनों सेट को इक्वल प्रूव करना, तो दिस सेट शुड बी सबसेट ऑफ दिस एंड दिस सेट शुड बी सबसेट ऑफ दिस. एंड यू नो दैट जो यूनिवर्सल सेट है उसमें सब कुछ आता है हमारे पास. सपोज दिस इज द यूनिवर्सल सेट अकॉर्डिंग टू वेन डायग्राम, and this is set A, and the remaining portion is A complement then. So it mean A union A complement is clearly a subset of universal set. because every set is a subset of a universal set. So A union A complement is a subset of universal set. Name it as number one. And now we have to show that this universal set is a subset of this. We have to prove U is a subset of A यूनियन ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट, ये हमने प्रूव करना है। और प्रूव करने के लिए वही बढ़िया होएगा कि हम इस सेट में एक एलिमेंट लें x बिलोंग्स टू यूनिवर्सल और उसको इस सेट में प्रूव कर दें। सो x बिलोंग्स टू यूनिवर्सल मीन x शुड बिलोंग्स टू a और x शुड नॉट बिलोंग्स टू a कॉम्प्लीमेंट, ये होएगा। क्योंकि अगर x a में है, अब देखिए ये पूरा यूनिवर्सल है, ये जो रेक्टेंगल आपको दिख रहा है, रेक्टेंगल इज एक्चुअली ए वेन डायग्राम। सो इस वेन डायग्राम में कोई एलिमेंट है x, तो वो x या तो इस सेट में होना चाहिए या फिर a कॉम्प्लीमेंट में होना चाहिए। तो अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस आई एम सपोजिंग दैट x इज इन a। सो x इज इन a एंड x इज नॉट इन a कॉम्प्लीमेंट, इट इज क्लियर। दोनों पॉसिबिलिटीज हो सकती हैं, और डाला है मैंने। ये भी पॉसिबिलिटी हो सकती है दूसरे वाली कि x इज नॉट इन a और x इज इन a कॉम्प्लीमेंट। अगर x यहां है कहीं a कॉम्प्लीमेंट में है तो फिर वो a में नहीं होएगा, इसलिए वो सेकंड वाली पॉसिबिलिटी आ जाएगी। एंड x इज इन a और x इज नॉट इन a, सॉरी, x इज इन a और दोनों को इकट्ठा कर लीजिए। आप प्रूव करने के लिए दोनों को कंबाइन करके चल देंगे ना, तो दोनों को ही चला देंगे हम। ऐसे करते हैं। लेट अस सी व्हाट आई वांट टू डू। मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि अगर x u में है तो या तो x a में है या x a में नहीं है, दोनों पॉसिबिलिटीज आ गई। अगर x a में है तो ये पॉसिबिलिटी है, एंड इफ x इज नॉट इन a तो फिर दिस इज द सेकंड पॉसिबिलिटी। So what does it mean? It means x is in A or x not in A mean x is in A complement. This is the second possibility. अब देखिए x या तो A में है और या A complement, यहाँ पर not नहीं आना चाहिए, x belongs to A, not in A का मतलब है x should belongs to A complement. So या तो x a में है या a कॉम्प्लीमेंट में है। सो x शुड बिलोंग्स टू ईदर a और a कॉम्प्लीमेंट। नाउ लेट अस सी, x हैज बीन टेकन इन u and has been proved that it is in a union a complement. So this gives that u is a subset of a union a complement. Name it as number 2. So a is a subset of b and b is a subset of A. By combining 1 and 2, it will give us that U is equal to A union A complement. So this was your complement proof. Similar is the way for proving intersection, the second one. And your second one was A intersection A complement is 5. अब ध्यान से देखिए यहाँ intersection है. And you see this is a set, this is a set. Again take a Venn diagram. So this set will be either subset of this or this set will be subset of this, and combining both we can write down that the two sets are equal. It is clear if A is this and obviously this is A complement, ए और ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट में कुछ भी कॉमन नहीं होता, इट इज क्लियर, वी ऑलरेडी नो अबाउट इट। ए इंटरसेक्शन ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट हैव नथिंग कॉमन एलिमेंट, सो दिस इज क्लियरली अ सबसेट ऑफ 5. ओके, लेट इसको प्रूव करेंगे हम, चाहे वो कुछ भी कॉमन ही होता, बस इसको टेक्निकली प्रूव करेंगे। अच्छा, एक और बात है, फ्रॉम दिस ऑब्वियसली के करके ये लिखिए आप, ये बेटर रहेगा, उसको प्रूव कर देंगे, इसको ऑब्वियसली कर देते हैं। ऑब्वियसली फाइव इज सबसेट ऑफ ए इंटरसेक्शन ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट, क्योंकि हम पावर सेट में पढ़ते हैं। पावर सेट, अगर एस में हमारे पास दो एलिमेंट हैं, तो पावर सेट में हमारे पास कितने होने चाहिए, 2⁻², 4। पावर सेट होता है सेट ऑफ ऑल सबसेट्स। सबसे पहला जो सबसेट होएगा एस का, वो 5 ही होगा, and then we will have singleton 1, then singleton 2, then 1 and 2 complete. This is improper subset of S, क्योंकि दोनों के एलिमेंट बराबर हैं, ये प्रॉपर हैं। 5 is a proper subset, 1 is a proper subset, 2 is a proper subset, but 1 2 is a improper subset of S. So 5 is obviously, इसको हम obviously लिख सकते हैं। एंड दूसरी तरफ से हम प्रूव करेंगे लेट एक्स बिलोंगिंग टू ए इंटरसेक्शन ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट, एंड देन एक्स इज इन ए एंड एक्स इज इन ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट। सो एक्स इज इन ए, एंड अगर एक्स ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट में है तो ए में नहीं होएगा, इट शुड नॉट बी इन ए। नाउ यू जस्ट सी, हम कह रहे हैं x इज इन ए, एंड साथ ही में आ रहा है x इज नॉट इन ए। दिस इज ए कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी स्टेटमेंट, दिस इज ए कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी स्टेटमेंट। सो इट proves that x is not x is in phi, contradictory है, x is in phi। so a intersection a complement में एलिमेंट लिया और उसको 5 में प्रूव कर दिया। दिस गिव्स दैट A intersection A complement is subset of 5, number 2, and by combining 1 and 2 you will have A intersection A complement is equal to 5. This is the complement law, the second one. So in the similar fashion we can prove third and fourth also, but it is important to prove A complement is equal to A. Let us prove it. So for this, let x belonging to this left hand side. So if x belonging to this, then x does not belongs to A complement, and if x does not belongs to A complement, then x should belongs to A, and it is clear this is a subset of A, and it is on both sides also. Name it as therefore we can say as A complement is a subset of A, name it as number 1. Similarly हम दूसरी तरफ से ले लेंगे x belonging to A, therefore x does not belongs to A complement, and this gives that x belonging to A complement. So यहां से हमारे पास आ जाता है A is a subset of A complement number 2, and from 1 and 2 you will have both sets equal. So this is the another complement law. It is also very important. So I stop here. We shall continue in the next class.